Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I went out and did my hunt. I have like 3 or 4 videos to post. One of them's going up right now. It's my hunt for number, I think it's number 23 or 24, something like that. Half price books hunt. So I'm posting that right now, and I got 3 more parts to it. That's part 1. And that went about 25 minutes. I try to keep them shorter because I was trying to hurry up and get through them, because I didn't want to block the area while I was filming everything, because people were coming up and looking and everything. Like one guy stopped and he was looking on the other side, and he found a bunch of Deadpool, Spider-Mans, and everything that I missed out on. I'm not sure what they were exactly, but he didn't take some of the books that I found. I was like, wow. So he didn't want them, but I'll show you to him right now. This is what I'm doing right now. But this is my haul video. I went to 2 comic book stores today, Comic Town, and what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to film. I should have filmed it so you can see what it looks like in there and see the comic books that I found and what they have. They had some really nice stuff, but they didn't have my comic supplies. So I went to Laughing Ogre and found a couple of books there, and I bought some books at Comic Town, and I bought some books, and I bought a box at Comic Town and some comic books there, and I bought some comics and some supplies at Laughing Ogre. So it was pretty cool. I called them, and I was rushing to leave because I was doing a hunt at Half Price Books, and I was like 15 minutes away, and I said, hey, I'm 15 minutes away. I want to get some bags and boards. Are you open? Yeah, and then I got there just in time. So I'm going to show you the books right now that I picked up and show you the bags and boards and everything, but I'll be right back because I forgot to get the books that I got at Comic Town out of the trunk of my car. So I'm going to pause it, and I will be back to finish this haul, and it'll be instantaneous. So I'll be right back. Okay, see, instantaneous. All right, I'm back. I had to run downstairs and everything, but I bought from Laughing Ogre, or from Comic Town, I bought a half box. I think I'm gonna go to a lot of half boxes because those long boxes are heavy, and I carry them up and down the stairs. And if I slip, guess what's gonna go down first? I'm dropping the box. I'm dropping the box of comics. I am not breaking a leg for nothing, and I'm grabbing the handrail. But and the steps are carpeted for upstairs, but the basement steps going down to the basement are wood. So you fall down those, that's gonna hurt. And you fall down these, that's gonna hurt, because there's stuff at the bottom of the steps that you crack your head on, and I don't want to do that. So I said, you know what, just get a half box, and I'll start putting stuff in there. And how many of you out there buy the boxes with the paintings and the drawings and everything on the side? I saw a bunch of Walking Dead ones in Comic Town. I saw Immortal Hulks at Laughing Ogre, and they're beautiful boxes. And they got War of the Realms stuff. They got Captain Marvel. They got Spider-Man, Daredevil. I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to. What do they cost? Like $15 a box or something like that. This was $5. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy these, and I only bought one. So I said I'm gonna go every week, buy some boards and bags, and I'll buy a box, and I'll start switching everything over. And I'm trying to clean up my collection too, down to short sections and everything like that. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Avengers, Thor, and anything I got, any of the independent stuff that I have, because Carnage and Venom and stuff that I want to collect, the What If magazines or comic books and stuff like that. There's so many that I have. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to put. And Star Wars, stuff like that, divide them all up. But Immortal Hulk, and that's what I was thinking. I said, you know what, I might buy the Immortal Hulk thing because it's got a picture with Alex Ross painting all over it. So that was beautiful. So I might do that. But what I got inside of this, they gave me some bags and boards there, but they're not the resealable ones. So I'll probably use these for my giveaways, my prizes, and stuff like that. And I think they're current or modern. But I won't use those, I don't think. And like I said, I went out and bought this box at Comic Town, and then I went to, after I left Half Price Books, I went and bought my bags and boards, Silver Age and everything. So I'm gonna replace everything and put it in that. So you're here for the books. So this is what I got. This I bought at Comic Town. I don't think I had this one. I got up to 16, but I bought Immortal Hulk 17. And the story so far has been great. and everything. I'm behind. I gotta catch up to it and see what's going on. But I did the reading of book number 1 and everything, and I'd like to do more readings and sound effects and stuff like that if I can. But there's so much going on in these, and whoever's caught up and everything like that, let me know if you like the story. You don't have to don't know details or anything like that, but let me know if you like the story. I guess it's still hot and everything, and I should get 2 covers of each one, copies of each one. Plus, there's so many reprints. There's up to 5th, I think. Are they up to 6 printings now for number 1? And the director's cut coming out for number 1 and number 2. The director's cut, I love those because it has breakdowns of the story and artwork in them. So I'm going to make sure I get like multiples of that, and I'm going to use those for giveaways. I'm ordering them now because they're coming out like in August, July or August. So if I order them now, they're like $2.79 or $3.79 or something like that, and I can get more for less, and I'll use them for giveaways. This is a cool cover. I almost put this one back because it had a mark on it. See that mark right there? And I think I'm going to order another one offline, unless I get out tomorrow, go buy more. But look at how cool that cover is. That's number 18. And it's just really cool. The artwork's nice and everything. So, so many new things. I don't know if these are spoilers or not like that. You don't have to look. But you just get the story. That's not the last page. So the last page is really cool. Plus the special covers that they put out. So I'm looking forward to the covers. If you've seen the covers for the 19, 20, 21, 22, and then they finally uncovered that the cover for the one that they blacked out. It's some type of abomination type thing. It's real weird looking, but Alex Ross painted it. It's awesome. So, and okay, here's another book that I got from Comic Town, Venom number 14. So I'm caught up on Venom and Immortal Hulk right now. So looking forward to reading all of them, everything. So it's just really cool. I mean, the stories and everything, just really cool. So I start looking at that. That's 14, and then I found this at the cash register at Laughing Ogre. They have like a bunch of books. Your stores probably do it too. They have all their previews. I picked up a previews, a new one, and then I just picked up one last week. I was way behind, so I got to do those videos today if I can. I'm gonna knock them all out. Going through all the previews so you can see all the books coming out, and hopefully I can do one online too from Midtown Comics, Unknown Comics, and stuff like that. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. But I love doing those because they're cool. You can see what's coming out. But Killer Groove, I picked up number 1 of that. This looks interesting. Here's the back. Aftershock is coming out with some really nice books, and I missed filming at Comic Town. They had a whole bunch of different books there, like black and white and red all over. That looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty spooky. I opened one up that they didn't have bagged and board. They had a bagged and board version that was $12 that had the title on it. Then they had a version cover with nothing on it. They were like $12 and $20, $12 and $15 each or something like that. So, but I didn't pick those up. They had them all bagged and boarded. They must have had some stuff in them that was more adult. And then, or just because they were $12, they bagged and boarded them right away. But the other versions, I flipped through them. Looks like it's like a vampire story. Well, it looks pretty interesting. But here's the inside artwork for Killer Groove. So it looks pretty interesting. So simple, like that book called The Fix that Image put out, everything. So the artwork's similar to that, but called title Can't You Hear Me? And they got some type of contest in here or something where if you want to enter in to help out, you can win a guitar or something from this. I was like, this Killer Groove thing, you can win a guitar by going to the website and entering and answering some questions or something like that. So that's kind of cool. You can win that guitar, and the artist and writer, I think it's the artist and writer will sign it, signed by the series creators, Ollie Masters and Owen Moran. That's kind of cool. And they got something else going on in here where you help out. You become part of the Aftershock team, the Aftershock army, where you go to there and you answer questions or something like that, and they tell you what they want you to do. So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but it looks kind of cool. So we'll see. But it looks interesting, so I'm going to enjoy reading that. Maybe I'll do a flip through of that one. And then this one, I asked about this one at the register at Laughing Ogre, and it's kind of like a, I don't know if these are the same people that did Ascension or something like that, or what's the other one, or Descender or something like that, and Ascender, or Saga. This might be the cover for that, but Destiny or Destroy, or it says, she said Destroy. So it's kind of like a homage to that cover. This is number 1. So like I said, sometimes I'll give a number 1 a try. I asked the guy at Laughing Ogre, and he said yeah. He said he read it and he thought it was cool. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. I'll look at it and see if I like the story. Artwork's not the greatest. It's real simple. Everything nice, bright pastel colors and everything. But we'll see if the story's good. Hey, it had 2 covers. This was cover, I'm not sure if this is cover A or cover B, but I liked it better than the other one, so I grabbed this one. There's artwork inside. So, but that's that. And that was $3.99, and the Killer Groove was $3.99, and you know, Venom was $3.99, and the Incredible Immortal Hulks were $3.99. Comics, man. That's why I kind of like when I find them at half price books. Pay $1.50 for them, or $2. So now this is what I picked up at half price books, and I got some nice books. I was like, wow. And every time I see animation type books like Gotham Adventures, Superman Adventures, Batman Adventures, I grab them and put them aside. And then I check and see if they're worth anything. If they're not, I'll put them back. Or unless, because I like the artwork, sometimes I keep them and get a whole run of them. But this one I picked up because it looked kind of cool. It's got Booster Gold and Blue Beetle on there. And I checked the price for it. It's going for a little bit of money. I paid $1 for it. Adventures in the DC Universe. So it's going for a little bit of money. I was surprised. But see, like I said, even mycomicshop.com, you're not sure exactly what it's going to charge. It might be too much, at least for that site. And Westerfield Comics, Mile High Comics, Midtown Comics, Unknown Comics, it depends on what they want to charge for it and whether somebody's going to pay for it. You can go to Amazon or eBay as well. I looked around for it. On mycomicshop.com, I think it was going for, was it $12, maybe a little more. I got to check again, but you never know. And like I said, when I went into Comic Town and then I went into Laughing Ogre, they have injection, even though it says it's like 20 bucks, 18, 19, 20 bucks on mycomicshop.com for a very nice copy. They have nice copies on their wall for $4. I'm like, so I like to go online and buy my books. But like I said, I've said it before, you never know what your comic book stores are going to charge for them. So you just go in and say, hey, what are you charging for this? Or just look and see what they're charging for it. So you can see what if you buy copies of your own and you buy multiples, like what I'm doing, you see what it's going to be worth. So either you get it for the story, or you get it for the characters, or you get it for the value of it. So it goes up and down. And like some of the books I think are worth some, I go into the comic book stores and they're not going for that. And I could have bought multiple copies of different things there and then sold them for a little bit more based on what's going on in mycomicshop.com. But I don't want to be ripping people off or anything like that. But if somebody wants to buy it, they pay for it. But I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. If I mess up, then I'll catch myself next time. So I'm gonna, like I said, it takes a lot. So a lot of research. Key Comics Market Watch guy does that. He looks around. He sees what the latest book's sold for, if it's CGC or PGX, or at his local comic book store or online. He'll check and see what something sold at auction, and he'll show you what the book is. So I'm gonna have to start doing a little bit more of that. And there's other guys too, and everything. Mercenaut, he goes on and he finds a lot of books. He'll go and he'll talk them down, or he'll work with them or something like that. Get them to work with him to get a book for him. And he pays a lot sometimes, or he pays a little. And then he goes in the dollar bins like Key Comics Market Watch, and they'll find some great stuff that somebody passed up, or that the store called them and said, hey, get in here now because I got some new books. And they'll get great deals. And Alex the Comic Hoarder gets old books, and he gets some great stuff. And Bat Avengers gets some good stuff too. And like I said, I see Fiverr's Revenge, he gets some good stuff and everything. Boom Boom Comics, all these guys, they're really good. and they look around. Daz the Key Chaser, he finds some good stuff. So you just go around and you see what the comic collector. You go around and see what these guys did. And pop culture philosophers, he's good. Robbie Rance and the Spider Chaser, I forget what his first name, Spider Slayer. He's good. He does a lot of reviews, and so does Robbie Rance. He does reviews, but you just look and see what you want and everything like that. If you're going to buy online, or if you're going to buy and have it sent to you. One of my subscribers said they went to mycomicshop.com and they wanted to buy something, but then they seen what it was going to cost to ship it to them, and it was like, oh man, forget that. So it just depends on where you're at. If you can get it sent to you cheaper, go to Amazon or eBay and see if you can cut the cost down, or go to mycomicshop.com or some of these other places and see what the when you go after you get all your books in your cart, and you click on the button and it tells you what it's going to cost for shipping and handling. Then you decide whether you're going to buy it or not, or whether you're going to try to get to a comic book store and avoid that cost. So, and like I said, it varies. So just happy hunting and just keep looking. But I got some more books. Like I said, that Adventures in DC Universe looked really cool, so I got it. So it's going for a little bit of money, at least on that site. I'll check other ones to compare, and I'll get back with you, or I'll let you know. This was cool. Even if it wasn't worth anything, it's worth a little bit of money. I would have got it anyway because it's just an awesome cover. Deadpool number 23. Look at that. That's sick. Sick as being cool, and sick as being sick. I don't know what's going on in the comic book, but my girlfriend loves aliens, and I just thought that was a cool cover. I'm not sure if that's Clayton Crane or I can't see. It's all faded, or it's not faded, but it's real dark, so I don't know who the cover is down there in that square, that rectangle. But that's just awesome. So I thought I'd pick that up. But that's 20. I got it for $4 and everything. I think it's going for double that, or maybe a little bit more. It's not in bad shape. See, it's got the cheap backing boards that Half Price Books puts on them. But I take these out and I put them in my new ones. Take the comic book out and put in my new ones, and I save these, throw the bags away, and take the sticker so I remember how much I paid for the book, and put it in the back of the new backing board. And I save the backing boards to put around the comic books, which I just did. I'm going to mail a bunch of stuff off with all the winners. Once I get the boxes and everything, I'm going to mail them off with these in there to protect them and everything, and you just take them and throw them away when you get the book. So, but that was a cool cover, wasn't it? I like that. And then I saw this because it was in the back, and it was on a reprint of Venom. This guy, Michael Moorcock, Elric, the White Wolf. But he's on one of the, this guy similar to this is on the reprint of issue number 2 or 3 or something like that, third printing. So when I saw that, I said, you know what, I'm not sure if that's going for anything, but that's cool, about $2. I said, let me grab that. So it looks cool. Here's the back. Elric, the White Wolf. So we'll see. And it's from Titan Comics, number 2. Now I saw this one. I've been looking for this for a few months, and I said, you know what, this is kind of cool. Or it is cool, because I remember when it came out and I didn't get one. But I love Alex Ross's artwork, so I had to get this. It was number 1. It's not going for a lot, but I paid $1.49 for it. And the cover of Ghost. Look how beautiful that is. I just got it for the artwork. It's like, wow. Got it for $1.49. Here's the back cover. I think I got one of these games. I haven't played it though. I guess so many games I played, some of them, and then some of them I just bought the game, and you're like, why'd you buy that if you're not going to play it? But I got it sitting aside in case my kids want to play it one day, if they ever come over and everything like that, and they want to play. Boom, or one of my friends that loves video games. Hey, you got that game? Put it in. Give me a pop. Give me a whatever. Give me something to drink. I'm sitting down, and give me a chocolate milk, because I don't have beer. Sometimes I have beer, and years ago I stopped drinking it, and I just went to a party just the other day, and I had 2 beers, and I hadn't had a beer in a year and a half, almost longer, because sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, and I'm like, you know what, I'll drink pop and water and everything. Plus, if you want to lose weight, trying to drink a beer and everything like that, it puts a beer gut on you and you don't lose weight for a while because it'll dehydrate you. My girlfriend's a nutritionist and she told me about that. You have a hard time losing weight once you drink the beer, so you got to wait a few days. Then you got to, it'll help you. Once you wait a few days, you can lose weight after the beer leaves your system and everything. It's something about it. I'm not your metabolism or something with the wheats and barley. I don't know, whatever's in the beer, everything. But every once in a while, though, a beer is good. Like I said, it's better than pop. And sometimes you need something with a little flavor in it where it's better than water. But when you got to have water, nothing beats water. You know that. So even Gatorade, sometimes you got to have Gatorade. So, but okay, we're back to the comic books. I found these and I was like, I hope I find a special one, but it wasn't there. So I just let you know right off. Thor, God of Thunder, number 3, first printings. I found, remember I talked about it earlier, I found second printings of these and third printings, but now I found all first printings. Paid $1 or $2 for each of them. This is number 3. Online on mycomicshop.com, they have number 1 and number 2 for like $1.70. They're not really going for much. But number 6, with that special guy in it, where they had the hammer and everything, I'm not sure exactly what his significance is. Key Comics Market Watch guy talked about it, and other comic book people, Mercenot, talked about it as well. But I gotta go back and I gotta read it and see what it's about. But he does something, and he's important. But here's number 4. I got a third printing or second printing of this, but now I got a first printing. Number 4, God of Thunder, $2. And then it jumps. I was like, oh, please be in there. And I filmed it, so you'll get to see. I got like 3 parts to my hunt today. You'll see it. Thor, God of Thunder, number 10. He's got some really nice covers. But there's the guy in the front there. The white, all white skin and everything looks like anti-venom. So that's number 10, $2. Here's number 12. This is really cool. He's got some really cool covers for these as well. Number 12 for $2. Here's number 15 for $2. Number 16, $2. See how cool these covers are? Number 17 for $2. And this was at the half price books that charges a lot. You'll see when I when you see the uploads of the hunt that I did, I got like 3 or 4 parts to it. And when I flip through and you see, I'll find these on the video, you'll see I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I pick them up and put them in a pile, like I always do. Here's number 18. They charge a lot for their books, but some of these aren't really going for a lot, so they just priced them at $2 each. And the cover price is $3.99. So they didn't price them $1.99, they priced them $2. Here's number 21. These are nice covers, aren't they? And here's 22. Really cool. And 23. That's a cool one, look at that. Just really cool. And last one I got was 24. Nice, huh? Really nice. But that's the comic books I picked up. And my next video I want to do, I'm not going to do this one right away because I got to get through the other ones first. But I picked this up today. Previews. Wildcats is on the front. And Berserker, let's just say Unborn, is on the back. But let's see, make sure that is it. Yeah. And then the I got hopefully the DC ones in there. Yeah, they made sure it was in there. This looks cool. Look at this. Absolute Carnage #1. That's on the cover of that, and this is on the back. Look at the Alex Ross painting. And that's on the front of the Marvel one. This is the DC one. Here's Superman. Batman, Superman up in the sky, trust no one. And here's the back of it. So I'm not sure if that's a wraparound cover. Probably gonna have 2 covers. I think I went through this and I saw it already. There's 2 covers. Went through something and saw it earlier. But I gotta get through that. I gotta get through the other books first and try to go, and I'm gonna combine them. So the videos might be a little bit longer, but you'll see. But like I said, I'm gonna bag and board all these, put them in my pile over here, and get the other ones that I showed a video of earlier. Wonder Woman and Booster Gold #1, Wonder Woman #1, George Perez. It was cool. Get paid $1 for them. When we get those bagged and boarded, everything. But I got to go through, and I'm going to do some videos for the previews and some other things. But thank you very much for watching, guys and gals and kids. I hope you enjoyed that. Watch the videos that I got posted for the hunts. I'm posting them now as I do it, and then I'll post this after I do those hunts. So it won't be before it. I can try to keep them all online. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for my support words. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for subscribing. Tell your friends, family, stuff like that. So I'm going to have a lot more hunt videos, a lot more videos showing my books and everything that I have, and doing a lot more giveaways pretty soon. Like I said, I think the next one I'm going to do, instead of doing them early, I'm going to do 400, because I'm at 372 subscribers. You get that? Wow. It's just growing pretty fast. It's like jumping. It's just, I'm thankful for it, because I'm having a good time. I'm loving this. This is fun. So I hope that comes through on my videos and everything. You enjoy what you see. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of more stuff. And like I said, for 400, I got to go through my books and see what I got. I got a ton of stuff. Stuff that I got multiples of. And maybe eventually I'll offer some original artwork that I draw. Stuff like that. If you see you see something you like or something like that, or if you have a request or something like that, if I have a prize or something like that, and you say, hey, I want a picture of Thor, I want a picture of Iron Man, I want a picture of Venom, I want a picture of whatever. And usually I'll just do pencils and inks or something like that, or just pencils if I want to get it done faster, because I don't want to take a lot of time with it. But if I have more time, depending on, like, if I do a grand prize, I'll do a pencil, ink, and color one. But that's just something, I'm just throwing it out there, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Collected Dude is out. You have a good night. Okay. Collected Dude out.